Friday, April the 8th. Man, time is just flying by, man. Like, I can't believe it. It's crazy. Alright. Today, I'm grateful for the reminder that I got of how far I have come. Yesterday in CR, we had the meeting in the little room where we first started, where my journey first started, and there was like 5 people in that room. And I'll never, ever, 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 never, ever in my life forget it. It was really the major turning point in my life. But yeah, we were in there last night, and there were so many people. Like, compared to some other meetings, it wasn't that big, but compared to how it started out, and the size of the room that we were in, there was a lot of people there, and it was just a good reminder. I've done a lot of reflecting on how far I've come. All right. Secondly, I'm grateful to have been given the opportunity to do this job. A lot of people, I've heard several people say, you really must be doing something right to land you a job like that. And, sometimes I need that reminder, because to me, it's like, okay, I'm not doing enough, or I'm not doing it fast enough, or I'm not doing it good enough. I could have done this better or that better, or, just always constantly beating myself up. But it's a good reminder that, I needed that. I need reminders like that every now and again, because I know that even though this job has been going on for a while, I know that it's got nothing to do with the money. Like, I'm getting paid well in my eyes, and I am enjoying the work. I guess I'm just a little upset with how long it's taking, but that's only part of that is stuff that I can control. Lastly, I am grateful that God is showing me what I can control and what I can't, and how to maybe possibly deal with it in a more positive way. Get out of my corner, Roscoe. So yeah, that being said, I'm not trying to go back to yesterday, but yesterday was just one of those, I couldn't sleep the night before. I was so tired in the morning, and the trees are dying, the neighborhood, and all this stuff. I started out with a good attitude, as good as I could have, and, I was really, really trying. And, I got to work, and things were going okay. But the doors were kind of messed up. Not messed up, but me and Ed didn't meet our level of perfection that we shoot for. But, I got past that and started doing other stuff, and, then it was just one thing after another. The paint, I guess apparently there must have been some silicone still on that paint on the windows, because it started, all I did was wipe it, and the paint came right off. And it's like, man, what the heck is going on here? Like, I scraped this. I hit it with a heat gun. I scraped it again. Like, I don't understand. And, maybe I just need to bring it back down to bare metal. But anyway, it was all that. Then, it was like I was trying to tie up a bunch of loose ends, and things were going well. Then all of a sudden it realizes that all the plastic PRF, FRP, why do I keep saying PRF? FRP in the back, in the kitchen, which is like a major thing, it's all bubbling and starting to come off. And it's brand new. And he paid quite a bit of money for that. I'm talking like 12 grand type money. That's a lot of money. And so, you know, we kind of, that was kind of a reminder to me, like, wow, you know, I'm worried about all this other stuff that literally I cannot, there's nothing that I can control. And in the grand scheme of things, my problems are not that big. And here is a perfect example of a man that he, you know, he's paying big money for this, big money. And, you know, the job's not right, and he's a perfectionist like me, and it's not even meeting close to the standard that we want it to meet. And it's, you know, it's just very frustrating, to say the least. You know, it was just, you know, I really didn't have much of anything to say. I mean, I felt really bad because I could only imagine what was going through his head. Like, I could only imagine. And, it was, yeah. So, yeah, then, all that happened, and there's something else, and I can't remember it. But anyway, I got home then, and, you know, I'm trying to get everything together and heat up my food and get ready for bed. I go in the house, and the other day when I grabbed the cast iron skillet, it was a little too hot, so I had to put it down for a second. And in that split second that I put it down, it messed the countertop up so bad. It all bubbled up, and it looks like straight up crap. Like, it looks bad. And you know, that was just like the icing on the cake. It was like, okay, you know, I'm not even going to be upset about any of it, because, you know, it's all stuff that I can't control, and I'm just going to add it to my list of crap that I have to do and things that I have to fix. I learned a lesson, and, you know, I'm going to move on from it. I'm sorry, Mom, that I messed up your counter. Like, I'm very, very sorry. So, yeah, that was that. And, you know, it was just, yeah. And, you know, it's like I feel like I might be burnt out. And not necessarily just burnt out because of work. It's just burnt out on, you know, even when I'm home, I'm working. Like, if I don't have grass to cut, I'm trying to figure out how the heck I'm going to finish painting the house. That was the other thing. I planted all the vegetables and everything and getting ready for that. And we got a torrential downpour, and it's the whole area that I have flooded. And when I came home and saw it, the seeds were in the same spot that they were in. So, you know, I was just like, all right, you know, forget it. My trees are dying. The land behind me is not going to be there anymore. There's about to be 7 houses there instead. I melted the countertop. At work, busted my tail, putting my heart and soul into this, and, you know, there's problems. And then I melt the countertops, and my seeds are spread everywhere, and okay, cool. Like, whatever. So I think it's more, it was weird because I didn't get all worked up about it. It was just like, okay, I'm gonna add it to my list. I'm gonna get to it. I'll do it. And part of me though feels like it's not what I'm supposed to. Like, I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to be doing something other than just that. It's like I feel like my attitude with it is knocked out of it's messed up. I feel like my attitude's messed up with it. But then again, I'm like, okay, could it just also be my perception of it? Like, could it be that I'm just not used to this, and that's why I feel like my perception of it is messed up. I don't know. Only time will tell, and God will show these things to me. But I'm definitely at a point where I not only know I can't handle everything on my own, I don't want to handle everything on my own. Like, I used to take so much pride in that. Like, yes, I can do all of it. I can do this and I can do that. Me. And at the same, while I'm standing there, where when I was thinking that, I was also in the midst of my addiction, and my head was running a mile a minute, and I felt like I had something to prove to others and to myself, which is a really weird place to be in. But anyway, so I know that there's a lot of changes taking place, and I'm just hoping that I'm doing it right, and I'm learning everything that God wants me to learn, and I'm heading in the right direction, and I'm confident of that. And actually, the last thing that I realized yesterday was CR yesterday. Someone was doing they were teaching a lesson, and they did a very good job. They really, really did. And I just started losing. They were losing me and other people I noticed, like, halfway through. For me, it was because of the whole me, I thing. Which, I get it. I really, like, I do. I was the same way, and I probably still am the same way in a lot of areas. But it just something about it just lost my interest, and it wasn't. And it could have been, it was also they were of the opposite sex, and I've also noticed that I have a hard time relating to certain things and certain people, just because of the certain life situations, it's just different. But all in all, though, I think that they do, and all of that stuff was out of my control. Every single bit of it. And, I'm not, I thought about it a lot yesterday too, I was like, I tried to control everything. And in a lot of ways, I tried to control Cassie too. And it was not right. I was very, very wrong. And I was trying to force something upon somebody who wasn't ready or willing to make the changes that I was wanting in my life. It was just weird, but it was more so I was upset that, I felt like they lied to me and all this other stuff. But, at the end of the day, though, I'm still I was, I was wrong. And I know that I was wrong. And I am sorry, God, that, for a lot of the things that I did and a lot of the ways I went about things. But, yeah. But anyway, God, I thank you so much for this day and for everybody in it. I thank you, God, for my family. I thank you, God, for my friends, the CR members. We all help each other, and it's good. It's good, and I'm very grateful and thankful that you put all those people in my life. God, I just ask that you please walk with me and guide me as I go through this day, as you pretty much have been this entire time. But yeah. Lord, I ask that you please watch over my family, my friends, and help them all grow and become the people that you created them to be. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little worried about my mom, but please keep her strong and as healthy as she can be. I don't even want to think about something like that right now. That would just be, but thank you, God, so much. And yeah, I need you. I know I need you. And I thank you for processing me. And this world is going completely insane. I'm convinced that the world is just being completely run by Satan right now. People are rejecting you. They are promoting sexuality for children, and just people who tolerate pedophiles and child pornography and stuff like that. And these people are in some sort of authority, a power. And I won't lie, a little bit of me is like, why? Just why? But it's not my place to question you and your ways. And I know that in the end, everything that's done in the dark comes to the light. And I know that you have a plan, Lord. And I know that you will take care of everything the way you always do. So I thank you again, Lord, for this day and everybody in it. Thank you for